Fame is an intoxicating drug. While it often affords a lavish lifestyle and a sweet bank account, it can also be isolating from the real world. Fame doesn't care if you're a brand new reality star or a seasoned actor. It's a ticking time bomb for anyone who can't take the heat. Justin Bieber. After one of his YouTube cover songs caught the eye of a talent manager in 2009, then 13-year-old Justin Bieber found himself with a record deal and Usher as his mentor. While he handled early fame well, things started going south as he approached his 18th birthday. While Bieber's mom told Vanity Fair in 2011 that she believed her son was a literal gift from God, Bieber compared himself to the Beatles, Michael Jackson, and Tupac. Bieber slowly transformed from squeaky clean pop star to bad boy wannabe, as the details of his life, like his relationship with Selena Gomez, suddenly turned into sleazy tabloid fodder. Bieber eventually ran afoul of the law after allegedly egging a neighbor's house with his buddies. And not even 2 weeks later, he was arrested for drag racing while allegedly drunk. There were also the drugs, racist jokes, public urination, and lots of assault. There was also a habit of storming off stage and leaving fans hanging if he's in a bad mood. Taylor Swift. Tay Swift's initial fame was refreshingly free of controversy. However, the star's ego revealed itself when she ignited a Twitter feud with Nicki Minaj by needlessly injecting herself into Minaj's criticism of the 2015 VMAs. The two eventually made nice, but The Guardian called Swift, at best, patronizing and ignorant, at worst, vacuous and self-absorbed. Swift nabbed the spotlight again in 2016 thanks to a fling with Tom Hiddleston and #TayMerica. But just 2 weeks later, Kim Kardashian would rain on her PR parade by releasing a series of Snapchats that showed Swift approving of the lyrics to Kanye West's Famous, despite acting blindsided and hurt by them in the press. To the public, Swift suddenly looked like a liar and more manipulative than ever. But speaking of Team Kimye, Kanye West. Kanye West's ego knows no bounds. According to Newsweek, the rapper's even gone so far as to compare himself to Steve Jobs and Walt Disney. But the attitude may have cost Yeezy his closest friend and supporter. In November 2016, West made headlines after going on an unhinged rant about best bud Jay-Z, as well as his wife Beyoncé, during a concert, then stopping the show after only 15 minutes. Kanye would be hospitalized for psychiatric evaluation a few days later, but insiders allege that stay was purely for insurance purposes. Jay remained quiet until June 2017 when he dropped his new album 444, which included a direct shot at Kanye. The diss lyric not only reignited a feud between the two rappers, but also dragged their whole families into it. While Kanye's ego is almost entirely to blame, according to Page 6, there's also another reason. We're told the feud stems from West forcing his wife Kim Kardashian on the Carters. Reese Witherspoon. When most people think about out-of-control celebs, Reese Witherspoon probably doesn't come to mind. But in 2013, the actress let her fame get the best of her when her husband/agent Jim Toth was pulled over for drunk driving in Atlanta. Instead of cooperating with the police, the presumably drunk Witherspoon allegedly began arguing with an officer and found herself charged with disorderly conduct, according to TMZ.
I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm allowed to stand on American ground.
And after the actress demanded the cops' attention, she got cuffed.
I'm now being arrested and handcuffed?
Yep.
Do you know my name, sir? You're about to find out who I am.
After the A-list rant, Toth told the cops, "I'm sorry, I had nothing to do with that." To her credit, the Legally Blonde actress apologized for her actions and hasn't shied away from addressing the embarrassing incident. She told in a press conference, "I guess maybe we all like to define people by the way the media presents them. And I think that I showed I have a complexity that people didn't know about. It's part of human nature. I made a mistake. We all make mistakes. The best you can do is say sorry and learn from it and move on." Katy Perry. Katy Perry has remained relatively scandal-free. However, according to Mike, she skirted controversy when it comes to cultural appropriation and hasn't shown the best judgment when it comes to racial sensitivity. While those musical choices could easily be chalked up to unfortunate creative decisions made by her team, Perry personally overstepped her bounds by making a racially charged joke about Barack Obama via Instagram Live.
Oh, someone says I miss your old black hair. Oh, really? Do you miss Barack Obama as well? Okay, times change, but...
The internet lit up with tweets from critics like, "What does black hair have to do with Barack Obama? You're canceled, Katy Perry." And "Wow, Katy Perry, the reference to former President Obama was offensive and a poor, tasteless attempt at humor. Your privilege is showing." The situation got so bad that Perry arranged a live stream conversation with Black Lives Matter activist DeRay McKesson. She seemed genuinely sorry, but situations like this won't go away with a PR stunt. Shia LaBeouf. Transformers star Shia LaBeouf at least managed to finish the third film in the series before his ego got the best of him. It was then he proceeded to trash the Transformers franchise that gave him the opportunity to work in independent film, according to The Hollywood Reporter. But LaBeouf was just getting started. After attempting to prove himself as an artist, he got caught plagiarizing a Daniel Clowes graphic novel for a short film. LaBeouf initially apologized and admitted his mistake, but soon changed his tune, saying the entire incident was actually a performance art piece. LaBeouf soldiered on, embarking on a series of elaborate art pieces that were predominantly focused on examining his celebrity status. But most of them just looked like excuses for everyone to pay attention to LaBeouf, which bored even him to sleep. Lindsay Lohan. While fame slowly crept up on other celebrities, Lindsay Lohan sprinted straight toward it and immediately found herself hooked on exactly the wrong kind. The Mean Girl star aggressively courted paparazzi attention, according to Vanity Fair, which only furthered her reputation as an out-of-control party girl. It didn't help that at the time, gossip sites like TMZ were starting to grow in popularity. The studios could no longer explain away her on-set antics as a case of exhaustion when there were clear-as-day photos of her partying all over the internet. Despite 2 DUI arrests and being called out by Jane Fonda, Lohan failed to change her ways, and her career went down the drain. While she was handed opportunities for a comeback, Lohan continued to be an unpredictable nightmare to work with, according to the New York Times account of her behavior while filming The Canyons. The message was loud and clear to Hollywood: Lohan isn't worth the risk. Insurance companies wouldn't touch her, and directors were all but guaranteed days of screaming matches and mysterious disappearances. However, in June 2017, Lohan shocked the entertainment world by landing a role on British TV series Sick Note. Could this finally be the career turning point she's been talking about for a decade? We'll just have to wait to find out. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.